What is up, everyone? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video. Today I'm just going to be reviewing a couple of videos regarding the Rings of Power, the ridiculous and completely antithetical show that's coming out created by Amazon that's going to destroy Lord of the Rings, and I'm assuming it's going to be an attempt to reboot the franchise and make it into a more politically correct version of the story. Because I like to do stupid stuff like shove politics down the throats of nerds who just like to read books about adventure and heroism. That's my interpretation of everyone at Amazon who's working on this. In case you couldn't tell, that was my absolutely idiotic British person voice. Now, I'm not saying all British people are retarded or idiotic. I'm actually saying that only the people working on this have to be stupid to think that it's going to go anywhere. So I know I've already gotten off to a bad start with this video, and I'm saying a lot of the same stuff that I've already said in regards to other videos, but without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the like to dislike ratio on this video. We have got 104,000 likes, not bad, but we also have 150,000 dislikes, and I can't believe that I had not disliked this video yet. So let's, again, 150,000 dislikes. Now, I want you guys to keep something in mind. This is not dislikes in comparison to likes. This is dislikes with people who don't have a Chrome extension like myself, or like people like Ryan Kinnell, or Gary Beekler, or anyone at Nerdrotic, X-Ray Girl, Jeremy Grimes or Jeremy Grimes as we often refer to him as, or anyone else who has a major YouTube channel that actually reviews this stuff. They have the bring back the dislike button Chrome extension on their computers, on their Macs, on their other things, that they can actually see the dislike to like ratio, or the like to dislike ratio. And I downloaded it as well because I'm getting involved in YouTube, and I really want to be able to cover the things with full knowledge of what's going on behind the scenes. And one of the things that I can't do if I didn't download the Chrome extension would be to see the dislike ratio. I'd have to go off of what everyone else says. So I downloaded it myself just so I could get the information for myself, just so that I could actually see what it was that was going on, so I could actually tell what was happening, the like to dislike ratio. We have a 28,550,938 view video here, and out of those 28.5 million people who have reviewed this, 150,000 have disliked this, and 104,000 have liked this. That means that there have been 254,000 people to actually take the time to say what they think about this, and the majority of those 254,000 people have actually said, this looks like garbage, we don't want it. And I can't agree more. I just dislike this as well, so I'm part of that 254,000 people who shared their thoughts. And I've disliked it, so that means I'm part of the 150,000 people who dislike this and despise it because it's just taking politics and shoving it down the throats of new fans or individuals who are actually just coming to Amazon to watch something that they think is going to be Lord of the Rings, when in reality it's just going to be Lord of the Rings, you know. It's going to be something stupid. But that was that video, right? That's probably the highest video in regards to this. I don't know the UK numbers, but I do know. Let me see if I can actually find out. Rings of Power trailer UK. Let me see if I can find the UK trailer. And so we've got so we got 5.2 million views. This is from UK. I'm going to pause the video again because I don't want to play it in the background. We have 23,000 upvotes to 55,000 downvotes. We have only 23,000. Again, only 5 million people have only about 5 million people have reviewed this video or taken a look at this video. And out of that, 55,000 people have said, this looks like garbage, and 23,000 people have been chill enough to actually say it looks good. And that, again, that's probably Amazon workers. Now, I don't need to tell you how bad this looks for Amazon, how bad this looks for the company in regards to the ridiculousness of their product and their attempt to make Lord of the Rings sound interesting. I'm going to go ahead and look up Lord of the Rings Superfan trailer, because you guys remember there was this terrible Superfan review not too long ago where they tried to make a bunch of people who have never actually seen or paid attention to the product that they were talking about, make them seem like they had some sort of credibility and seem like they were interesting in some way, shape, or form. But in regards to, so we've already seen 2 videos, right? 2 videos from Prime Video, from Amazon, where they have been ratioed into oblivion, where the majority of people dislike this, and that's people who don't even know that the majority of people are on their side. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this video, the Lord of the Rings Superfan trailer. Here's this, right? Roma Invicta, thanks for re-uploading this. Now, I remember, you guys remember, I tried my best to get through this video, and it took me so much time to actually get through this. We have 429 likes to 5.1 thousand dislikes. So in case you can't tell, we are getting ratioed, we're getting Amazon ratioed into oblivion at every turn. Every video where there is something to do with the Rings of Power, unless it's talking about how crap it is, or how stupid it is, or how idiotic it is to try and make something like Rings of Power, or to take what has already been made and take something that is already good and works on the most basic level. I mean, if we're talking basic level, it works on a basic level because of the manhood, brotherhood, adventure story type telling that was done in Lord of the Rings. And Amazon's trying to infect it with modern day politics and modern day geopolitics, modern day leftist social justice, identity politics. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make some character in this new Lord of the Rings series something in I would not be surprised if they tried to make it seem like there was some sort of transgender individual. So here we got 7 days ago, Nerdrotic uploaded a video, Instant Regret. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It is awesome. He does some really calm breakdowns. He has a much clearer sounding voice than I do, and that's mostly because, again, I'm talking to a laptop right now, people. But we have Ryan Kinnell reviewing Amazon Lord of the Rings Fake Superfans Are Worse Than We Thought. So apparently, I have not heard of this, Scripted Answers. So my assumption in my video, I told you, in my video, I assumed I would not be surprised if they were literally just told what to say. I'm fairly certain that that made it into the video that I recorded. I recorded the video several times because I had some issues with the computer, but I'm fairly certain that was in there. So if you guys want to clip that, clip that and take it out, take it to the bank. I told you. Superfans, quote-unquote superfans, the Superfans trailer is bullcrap, and we all knew it. And the reason why we all knew it is because, again, we have this. Oh man, I'm blown away. I didn't think I could actually be proven right, but apparently, if Ryan Kinnell is talking about it, usually Ryan Kinnell talks about some pretty accurate things in regards to fandom. Apparently, it's Scripted Answers. I'll have to research that and figure out if it actually happened, or if I'm just kind of, thinking that it is, or if I have confirmation bias. But I mean, so we've got this, and you take a look at all these thumbnails in regards to what's going on in the Lord of the Rings Superfan stuff. We have on this, there's 7 days ago, we have a ratioed view count of what happened with. There's more superfans, more fake superfans. We have Jeremy Grimes from Geeks and Gamers reviewing this, with showing the ratio count again, 104,000. That was 9 days ago. It looks like we've actually gotten maybe 46,000 more people to downvote the main trailer. Lauren Chen reviewed this. She got 110,000 views on it. Now, she didn't put up the dramatic like to dislike ratio on her video, but we can see that so many of these people who are actually reviewing it based off of its merits and what they see in the actual show are putting up things like the dislike ratio. And I mean, video after video after video, there's like to dislike ratio, downvotes beyond belief. People just tearing this thing apart, and I love to see it. I really love to see it. It is so awesome. Here we have another like to dislike ratio, 102,000 to 99,000, 9 days ago. So yeah, in like a week and a half, in just under a week and a half, we have gotten about 46,000 more people go to that trailer and dislike the video. And that probably was return viewers or something like that. But I mean, goodness gracious, I'm blown away with how awesome it is to see these people getting blown to bits because they have injected politics into something that didn't need politics. I love it. I really do. I hope you guys found this video informational or educational in regards to the state of the rings of power, or as they call it, the reins of power. Uh, Goodness gracious. I hope that show fails miserably. And I hope that Amazon learns their lesson, you know? Don't take something that is well established and loved and beloved by a massive amount of people, translated in over 40 languages, and is the third highest selling book of all time. And, you know, it's right under the, it's literally either the second or the third highest selling book of all time. The only thing that's like that I know is outsold every other book in the world is the Bible. So we have the Bible and Lord of the Rings, which are some of the greatest stories, some of the most highest selling books, the highest distributed books ever. And it is mind-boggling. It's translated into over 40 languages. People around the world, countries, fans of all ethnicities have loved this franchise for what it was and what it is for generations, since the birth of these books. And now they're saying, I just needed to feel represented, and we need to put in all this other bullcrap, like the black elf, and make the dwarf women black with no beards. We have to do all this other stupid stuff that doesn't actually matter to the grand scheme of things, but the reason why we're doing it is because we want to, and because our political leaders tell us to. There's my Amazon idiot voice again. But yeah, I know. I hope you guys found this video at least somewhat educational and entertaining. I do apologize for all the stuttering and the pausing when I'm talking. I have like an issue where my brain thinks of things before my mouth has the ability to catch up. So thanks for bearing with me. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get enough money where I can actually like afford some major like microphone type deal that can get attached to the computer, or some hugely well processing computer where you don't have to hear the buzz coming from the background anymore. If you guys stick with me, that'd be awesome. You guys, people who have subscribed from the beginning or commenting on my videos from the beginning, or actually care about this stuff the same way I do, if you guys would be willing to stick with me through this all, it would be awesome. And like, let's say 2 years time, we see some massive growth on the channel. It would be so cool to be like, hey, I remember when we were this small, was just starting out, and I got all this awesome support from all the people who first started out with me, and I do appreciate it, you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I know it's not much to you guys, or maybe it is, because I would like to build a fellowship where we kind of get to kind of be like a family on the internet. I know that sounds weird, but I would like to build a fellowship where we're all friends. We can all communicate with each other. We can always start up a conversation whenever we need to. I've wanted to do this for a while, but I never kind of had the desire to until I started seeing all this crazy stuff going on. So I do appreciate everyone coming out, everyone who's actually looked at these videos and watched them, liking the videos, commenting down below, subscribing. It means so much to me. You guys are awesome. I've gotten quite a bit of engagement recently, and it means the world to me. And I hope that we can continue to grow as a fellowship. That being said, though, you guys have been great. I never thought that I would have the engagement that I did before, so I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling. I know I've been saying this at the end of every video, but it does mean the world to me. You guys are totally awesome. I love it. I love seeing the engagement. I love seeing you guys flock to these videos. And I really do hope that you guys have a great day and a great rest of the week.